Motzei Shabbos, and I've just returned from the hospital, and as you can see from the empty bed next to me, Simcha Dov is still in the hospital. I would like to share with you a story that took place over Yom Tov, as well as our upcoming update. But I would like to put it in context of a bracha in Shmoneh Esrei. The Bracha of Refoeinu Hashem b'nei Rafei, we ask Hashem to heal us, Hashienu Hashem b'nei Bosheyu, and to save us. And then we say, Kisi l'seinu ato, because you are our praise. The Mefarshim will ask, what are those words doing there? That's not a reason why Hashem should heal us. So why do we say Kisi l'seinu ato? So let's first start with the story, and I think I then can share with you an insight into that bracha. Leading up to Simchas Torah, Simcha Dov was looking to be in a bad condition. He had already had a collapsed lung, like I had shared with you, and his heart rate was off the charts. The blood work did show that he was responding to the antibiotics, but things did not look good. So, in Erev Yom Tov, they did take an X-ray, and just before I went down to shul, the doctor came into the room and we asked him what did the X-ray show, and he indicated that the lung was still collapsed. They still were seeing a little bit of improvement, but the lung was still collapsed and not yet been able to reinflate. I went down to Hakofis, and besides the difficult situation that we were in, it was also a little bit awkward to going into Hakofis. So every time I have to daven in a strange place where I don't have my friends and the people I'm familiar with, it's always difficult to get into Hakofis. But the Rav, a tzaddik of a Yid, gets up and he says and encourages the Olam to be able to get into the Yom Tov. And he said that many people have come to the hospital for different sorrows, and when they put aside their sorrows and they're able to dance and they're able to give cover to the Torah, the schus of the cover of Torah has brought about many yeshuas and many miraculous events. That was enough to lift people's spirits, and indeed the hakafas that took place afterwards were extremely inspiring and remarkable. You had Yidden from all walks of life, from and not from, Sfardish and Litvish and Chassidish and all sorts of people. And everybody was able to see past themselves and join together. And the way he orchestrated the hakafas, you started off with the Ashkenazi minhag of saying the brachas of Anu Hashem Yishiyano, and like Ke'arucha Yishiyano, etc. But then they had a Sfardish Sefer Torah, and they had one of the Sfardim in the shul say the Sfardish Nusach of Hashem Melech, Hashem Molech, Hashem Imlech. And it was a beautiful blend of everybody coming together and giving kavod l'Torah. And the hakafos were beautiful. Then the next morning when I get up, a different doctor came into the room, and I asked him also, what did this show? What did this test show? Where are we holding? And he told me that the X-ray actually indicated that the lung had reinflated. And not only that, but the infection, the pneumonia, had receded somewhat. And I said, wow, a Simchas Torah miracle. However, he was still coughing up a lot of blood, and his heart rate was still off the charts, so I was not so excited about it, because there was still quite a bit of concern. We went down, another set of a beautiful hakafas. We davened together, we danced together, we cried together with the cholim whose pain was evident, and we laughed and we sang with the new parents, and it was a beautiful event. And indeed, within a day or two afterwards, Simcha Dov has responded beautifully. He's no longer coughing up blood. He's back to the way it was before, and for the most part, his heart rate has even settled down for the most part. And Baruch Hashem, it's great news. Now, a person could say that it wasn't a miracle. A person could say that the first doctor had made a mistake there on Erev Yom Tov, and the second doctor that came Simchas Torah morning was just telling me and revealing to me the truth. But I think that's the concept of the bracha. We say Refoeinu Hashem b'nei Rafei, And we will praise you and we'll recognize that you are the one who helped us, you are the one who saved us, you are the one who healed us, and we will praise you for it. And we won't fall into the trap of saying the doctor saved us, or it was a mistake, and it was just false news. No, we know that it was Kisel Seinu. We are praising you, Hashem. We are thanking you for the miraculous recovery that Simcha Dov was able to go through. And maybe it was a mistake and the doctor reported, but it doesn't make a difference. Hashem's still the one who saved him and healed him, and it wasn't the doctors nor the antibiotics, they are just shluchim. So he's saying that bracha, Refoeinu Hashem, Kisel Seinu, because we will praise you and recognize what you have done and appreciate it when you have saved us. And in that same context, going forward, even though the doctors do want to do an MRI this upcoming week, and they did find some concerning blood levels when they did the tests, and therefore they want to check for something that might be growing in the brain. We also say, Refoeinu Hashem b'nei Rofei, please Hashem, heal us. And we will continue to recognize that you are the one who is saving us, you are the one who is healing us. And in Mitzvah Hashem, I look forward to sharing with you the Surah's Tevas, that the concerns were unfounded, or that Hashem is going to perform some other way of refuah. And I look forward to sharing with you even greater refuahs and yeshuahs in the near future. Wishing you all a good tvach, and I look forward to share with you Surah's Tevas soon.